here. Come on.
But we just getting started. We win this battle, we take the city.
Hey, Tommy. Make him suffer.
Motherfucker! I'm not gonna lose what we built with no damn body.
Egan's a dead man walking.
Time to go terrorize the devil.
Y'all gotta pick a side and pick it right the fuck now.
To let the best man win. I got big news. About time. Never bet against me. Cause I'ma always win. I like the way you think.
Welcome back, Top Notch Gang. It's been a minute since I said that, and honestly I don't even know why I'm back. We're still like 2 full months almost away from the season premiere of the final season of Power Book Force, but we've recently got new clues, teasers, trailers, new information on obviously a new spinoff with Power Legacy with Tommy and Tariq, as well as the actors getting cast for Ghost and Tommy for Power Origins. So we do have a lot to dive into, but we're gonna start with Force, the new teasers and everything like that, because I think they reveal a few major deaths we're gonna see this season, and I already picked a few of these characters to die because it made the most sense, especially once again after they announced the new reboot or new spinoff, I guess I should say, with Tariq and Tommy. So we're going to talk about those deaths in this video, everything showcased in the new teaser, new trailer, and everything like that. And let me know your death predictions down below, and also your thoughts on the Power Book Origins castings for Ghost and Tommy, because I'm probably going to make a video on that. I'm not sure just yet, but I don't know how I feel about it. As usual though, you guys could leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, the first major debt, and I think it's all but guaranteed, is JP. And I predicted this one last season, but now it makes even more sense at this point of time with Dmac being back. As we know, in the last season, Tommy sent Dmac away after he killed the undercover cop, so he sent them to that little school or the little camp, everything like that. But Dmac came back on his own, and since he wanted to rejoin CBI, he went and killed the boy, Mad Dog, that killed the son of the girl Diamond was dating. But he didn't know that these people had a coalition going on, basically. Well, he did know, because old boy told him, I believe his partner told him, but he didn't give a fuck about that. He went and killed Mad Dog, and this fell back on Diamond and CBI. So Diamond and Jenard went behind Tommy's back to make a deal with King Kilo to take out Dmac, and the coalition still goes, everything's good. And obviously Diamond and Jenard didn't reveal this information to Tommy. I think at this point Tommy don't even know Dmac was back, because he was too busy handling the Vic situation the entire time. Dmac has a huge target on his back, and I think more than likely what's set up to happen is that Dmac or Jenard is gonna be the one tasked with taking out Dmac, and this is gonna cause an even bigger rift between Diamond and Tommy. We already hear in the trailer Diamond telling Tommy, we not losing everything we built for no one. So I think it's gonna come to light or be revealed that Dmac, he has to go, and Tommy's not going for it. That's his family. But I think somewhere along the way JP is gonna get caught up in the crossfire. We know him and Dmac got into it at the end of last season. He went off on JP and Kate, but I don't think that's the terms they're gonna end on. And even if they do, I think it ends with JP of course dying, and a few clues and hints point towards this in a new teaser. One, obviously we see Tommy actually letting Dmac get in the field and work, asking him if he's ready to do this. Let's go. We got another clip, 2 clips actually, of Dmac in the car with his partner loading up the gun, as well as him in another scene. On top of that, we hear Kate tell Tommy, make sure they suffer. Now, she isn't really the one to get into violence necessarily, but she knows what Tommy does. But if she's more so pushing for him to do this more and more, I think it's because something tragic happened within the family, and it makes the most sense for it to be JP. Now, a lot of people are going to possibly think it could be Dmac, but I think with the new Power spinoff coming, not having Dmac and Tariq meet one another and interact for a while, I think it will be a huge missed opportunity. I do think Tariq is going to be in the season due to the phone call that he had at the end of his show saying we're family. He's going to pull up, and I think Tommy is going to need reinforcements if Diamond, Jenard, and CBI turn against him. He's going to need help protecting Dmac, the rest of his family, and to make it out Chicago alive with Maria. So I think this adds up, and I think they're going to take Dmac as one of the main characters, the staples, into Power Legacy with Tommy and Tariq. Next person I believe getting packed up is Jenard. Now, this is another one I've been expecting for a while now, and we hear him in the trailer specifically telling everyone it's time for them to pick a side. I mentioned in my Dmac and JP section that Jenard is probably going to be tasked by King Kilo to do the hit on Dmac, and we also saw in the trailer that Diamond and Jenard was like, we're not letting anyone come in the way of our business or anything like that. Talking to Tommy, maybe this is about the Dmac situation, them trying to take him out to keep the coalition alive. Either way, Jenard is gonna make one mistake too many. Him and Shanti have already been shiesty throughout the entirety of the last season, and another reason Tommy is basically in an all-out war with Miguel at this point. That was supposed to cool out, but they of course took the picture of him with Maria, sent it to Miguel. Miguel took her. Tommy has to go get her back, and that's where we are now. So they're attacking him on all fronts, and he doesn't even know that they're playing a hand in all this. So Tommy, he has so much going on surrounding him with the Maria situation, with the Dmac situation, which is also another reason I believe he's gonna bring Tariq into the picture, especially because Diamond, once again, he's someone else that he probably trusts the most in Chicago. Even though he doesn't really seem to trust anybody, he's gonna turn against him as well. And I don't see this season ending without Jenard getting taken out. He had it out for Tommy since season 1, so I think it makes the most sense that they do this. I also think it's a possibility that we know Tommy left Vic alive so he could use him for information with the police, everything like that, and we know Diamond didn't like that at the end of the last season, but we see them kind of torturing him, bullying him. He could probably have some involvement in how all this go down, or possibly still get taken out and killed, because once again, like I said, they're attacking Tommy on all fronts, and if Tommy feels like Vic is useful, that's maybe another person they want to get out the way so he has less access and control over everything. As the season goes on, more and more things are going to be revealed to Tommy about what's going on behind his back, and if King Kilo does task Jenard specifically with being the one to take out Dmac, because Jenard told him directly that he was going to bring Dmac to him personally, so maybe that's going to happen and he's the one who ends up taking out JP. We could see why he's worried in the trailer, why he's telling everyone it's time for them to pick a side, because they know the war is coming, and that's maybe why we see Dmac and everyone else getting strapped up, ready to go. We see another shootout in the trailer. We see multiple shootouts, like 3, 4, and we also see a body get uncovered in the trailer. No telling who this is, JP, Jenard, a random person, maybe Vic. Like I said, they could take him out if they feel he's useful to Tommy. There's a lot of cards on the table, but if I had to choose anyone to die, like I said, it makes the most sense at this point to be Jenard. Last but not least, Miguel. That pack is pre-ordered. I'm gonna pre-roll a blunt to celebrate that occasion, but yeah, he's definitely getting taken out. I mean, how many other connects don't get taken out? Well, technically he's not the connect, technically he'd be the distro. That's not the point. You took Maria, you have to go. That shit getting over with fast. As we know, him and Tommy's beef and war has been ramping up in the last season. This backstory is long and deep as well. Miguel, he always didn't like Tommy. He been wanting to take him out, even proposed it to Diamond a few times, but shit got even worse when Merkovich and the Serbs decided to take out Miguel's grandma because he was beefing with them, so Miguel wanted to go and get revenge. Tommy used this as an opportunity to call the Serbs and help them escape, because the guy that's over all of them, Tommy wanted to get in good with him and take the Serbs' territory, so he let the Serbs escape on purpose so it could look like Miguel fucked up. And he also caught the snitch within Miguel's organization that was working with the Serbs and brought him to the Che nigga that's above all of them, once again to make Miguel look incompetent. Going into the season finale though, the Serbs, they was working with Claudia and also the Marquez cartel. So Tommy, knowing now at this point that Vic is a snitch, that he's wearing a wire, and that he has a bug in his house, sets up Claudia and the Serbs, telling Vic where a meetup is gonna be, knowing the police is listening. But when the police arrive there and take everyone down, it's of course, like I said, Claudia, the Serbs, and the Marquez cartel. So now with all of them out the way and out the picture, Tommy wants to step up and take not only the Serbs territory, but Miguel's as well, because he failed to get the job done. Now Che, he decided, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I will give you the Serbs territory, you rightly deserve that, but Miguel is gonna stay put. He's gonna stay where he at. So he makes them meet up and talk and say, hey, we're gonna squash all this beef. Y'all can have some friendly competition because that makes all of us some more money, but it's not gonna be no more violence or threats against each other's life. Because earlier in the episode, Miguel did send his partner to take Tommy out, and Tommy of course got rid of that nigga. So they like, okay, no more threats on each other's lives. Now more problems come in at where Tommy has been dating Miguel's sister Maria over the course of the entire season without him knowing. Jenard and Shanti, they took a picture of this of Tommy with Maria and was waiting to send it to Miguel at the perfect time to spark back up the war and get them to take out each other. The picture in the last episode was sent to Miguel. Maria went missing. Her and Tommy was supposed to take a trip somewhere. I think it was like Barcelona or something. So he been looking for her the entire day and she just been missing. He finally gets a call from her phone. He picks it up. Turns out to be Miguel. He's talking his shit, basically saying he's never gonna see Maria again and that Tommy can't hurt him because Shay just told him, hey, no violence, friendly competition only, stay out each other's way. So now the insane princes are a threat because Tommy just nigga took his girlfriend basically, and him and Miguel have already been having beef and problems over the course of the entire season anyway. So that's only amplified because he's gonna be looking for her as well, and obviously they're gonna be continuously trying to take one another out. Now from the bits and pieces we do get in the exclusive trailers and teasers about this situation, we do know he's of course gonna get Maria back. We could see a scene of them meeting up. It looks like they're back in his house, so she is gonna escape. And we also do get a scene where she's picking up a gun, pointing at someone, possibly shooting. And if you look at the lighting, it's kind of darkish pink and purple, which is the same lighting it was in Miguel's spot in the last season. So maybe he isn't even hiding her that far, or he brings her back and Tommy finds her, whatever. But she does pick up a gun and point it at someone, so she eventually escapes in one way or another, and her and Tommy do link back up. We do see that Tommy and Miguel also have a meetup. Maybe this happens in another link up with Shay. They bring him the money, they get the product or something, or they're just meeting up to talk, whatever. So they're gonna have another face-to-face conversation in season 3. And we also get one last scene where we can see Miguel getting choked up. I think he's definitely high on the kill list, or the death list I should say. Whether it's Tommy or Maria that takes him out, it's definitely a possibility. I don't know how much involvement Tariq would necessarily have with this. I think he'll more so help with the CBI and Dmac problem, and this is Tommy's more so focused issue and beef on his own. So I do think he gets Maria back. Does she make it out the season and go into the new spinoff with them? I'm not sure about that, but at the very least for the moment he will rescue her. His beef with Miguel will be put to rest. I think he definitely ends up taking out Miguel before the end of the season. Overall, that's it for this video. It's good to be back, but you guys can let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Who are your early death predictions? Like I said, we're basically still like 2 months away, like a month and 3 weeks still at this point, so it's still some time to go. Leave some recommendations down below on videos you want to see, but not just on Power in general. Let me know any other TV shows, movies I should watch, review just in the meantime, see if some pop off. I know I'm mainly known for Power, but I'm willing to dive into some other things if it means me being more consistent. So put some recommendations down below. Power season is basically back. I think they put this off so late so that when it ends, because it starts in November, I believe. When it ends, I think it'll lead right into Raising Kanan, and now that the actors are cast for Origins, maybe we get that late 2026 or early 2027. We also know about Power Legacy, so depending on how Force ends, that should be around the corner as well. Power season is back. Power truly never ends. But as usual, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.